Alrighty, YouTube, it's been a while since I have posted a video of washing machines. I believe the last one I posted was my Maytag A606. Since then, I have acquired this Speed Queen, and I have to say I love it a lot. I want to preserve that Maytag, but this is the washing machine that I use every day. It originally, as some of you can probably tell from the control panel, it was a commercial model that had no water level selector, and so this is the original panel that came with it, and as you can see, there is no water level control there, and a few limited cycles. I think this would have gone probably in an apartment building or maybe a hotel or something like that. So I purchased a new control panel from an A9 series and just popped the control lid there and put this new control panel on. Very, very easy swap out to make. And now I have a Series 9 Maytag. So I already have a load of sheets in there, and we're going to run them and see how they do. And the washing machine, I've had it since April, and it's still indexing. The tub is still indexing a little bit, but hopefully after 2 or 3 more months use, it'll stop doing that. But anyway, we still get good load turnover. So let's just see how it does. I am first going to mount this camera on a good old-fashioned tripod. So bear with me. And I do apologize because my videography skills are not the best in the world. We'll open the lid here. Yep, we can get a pretty good view. And we'll just see how it performs. So I'm going to select hot temperature. I like to wash my sheets in hot water. Soil level is going to be medium, and load size will be large. So let's get this thing going. And I add some Tide liquid detergent. The water here in this part of Texas is pretty hard, so I'm going to add some STPP, otherwise known as phosphates. Removed from laundry detergent a few years ago, but it can be easily added back in. Going to add about half a cup. And for me, no wash load would be complete without a little bit of downing. Let's just sit back and see how this performs. The lid switch on this is defeated. Very easy thing to do. If anybody's curious about how to do it, just message me in the comments and I'll be glad to instruct you on how. By the way, Speed Queen, it would be great if you would bring back the Series 9, the Series 8 washing machines with the electronic controls. so that people like me don't have to do the conversion. When the load starts, we'll move the camera in just a little bit closer so we can see more carefully the wash action. Have a yellow microfiber towel in there so we can sort of gauge the rollover. But I need to wait just a little bit, otherwise the steam will fog up the camera lens. And in about another 30 seconds we'll be good to go. This is a 31-minute cycle time on the medium soil level. And at this water level it will give us about an 8-minute wash agitation time. Agitation. This washing machine still indexes just a little bit, mainly however on heavy loads when I'm washing, for instance, a load of towels. Just want to put out a little message to Alliance Laundry Systems, aka Speed Queen. I'm almost 60 years old, and I expect this washing machine to last the rest of my lifetime, so don't let me down. By the way, I'm planning on living till about 90, at least. So it looks like we have about 4 minutes left in the wash portion of the cycle. I read occasional online comments from people sort of disrespecting these old-fashioned Speed Queen washing machines, or really any washing machine with a old-fashioned center post agitator like this. And I don't know, I kind of like it. Gets the job done. The Speed Queen has great build quality. I love the fact that the outer tub is stainless steel and the inner tub is still made out of porcelain. Still porcelain. Porcelain steel. Not quite sure what the terminology would be. The only thing I wish that Speed Queen would do differently is to porcelain the top of these machines. This is just painted still. One of the things that I customarily do in order to ensure that I cut down on rust and corrosion of the cabinet is, after doing laundry, I just leave the lid up. I know that there's still a little bit of water down in the inner tub there, and it also just allows everything else to dry out more completely to ensure that rust does not develop as rapidly. In about a minute, we'll be switching into the first spin to get rid of the wash water, to ramp it up for the rinse cycle. One of the things that I really don't understand about these models is that for this first spin, it only does it at low speed. And you'll see here in just a moment that the spray rinse kicks in before all of the water has completely emptied from the tub. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Somebody told me that this is part of Speed Queen's effort to meet Department of Energy regulations with regard to energy consumption. I don't know. love the suspension on these Speed Queens. When it ramps up into the spin cycle, there is virtually no vibration of the cabinet, even in high speed. I've also read some people complaining about the wash tub leaning because of the torque of the motor and the transmission. And if you look carefully at this model, it leans just a little bit to the right, but not a great deal. And even when I wash a load of towels, it doesn't have that problem. Couple more minutes before we start filling up for the rinse portion of the wash cycle. I love to watch the fabric softener dispense. That's probably one of the big reasons why I use it. And there we go. During the rinse portion of the cycle, we'll have an opportunity to see the rollover a little better. All right, here we go. People talk a lot about how dual action agitators do a better job of handling air pockets in garments and fabrics like sheets. And this Bee Queen seems to handle them pretty well. You notice the tub indexing there a little bit. I suspect all the indexing is due to the air pockets that are in the sheets. It's putting a little more stress on the motor and transmission. is actually my second Speed Queen washing machine. My first Speed Queen was in a previous house in the last town in which I lived. I had to leave it behind. It was about a 2016 model. It had a mechanical timer on it. So when I moved to my current home in my current city in 2017, June of 2017, I purchased a new GE washer and dryer from, I think it was Home Depot, and what a disappointing experience that was. The dryer was actually pretty good. The washing machine left a lot to be desired. I think it washed okay, but when it would shift into spin, man, it was vibration on, and I had that washing machine perfectly level as I could get it. I couldn't see any area where it was off level, and the vibration was just insane, and it was loud. So GE engineers, if you're listening to this, I hope that you'll do something to improve on that. I've known lots of other people who purchased similar GE washing machines, and it's the same complaint. So after about 6 months, I just got rid of it. Maybe about 6 months. I can't remember exactly how long I kept it, and then I purchased the Maytag commercial built by Whirlpool, and I thought I would like it, but ultimately in the end it just wasn't for me for a couple of reasons. One is that I thought I could get by without the water level selection, and I was wrong on that. But the second reason is that in about the first year of ownership, I had it repaired 3 different times. And after it broke down the third time, I just moved it out into the garage, and it's still sitting out there. And I purchased this Speed Queen. Now, the Maytag commercial washer, in my opinion, did a fantastic job of washing clothes. But Whirlpool, you need to add water level control to it. Especially if you're going to be marketing to home consumers. We're almost done. And that's a wrap, YouTube. So let's Let's get one last close look at the control panel there. Let you guys see what we're working with. See if I can get myself disentangled here. By the way, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I did purchase the matching dryer, and I also did a similar upgrade to a Series 9 control panel on the dryer. And I have to say I'm not nearly as impressed with the dryer, especially in the automatic dry cycles. They take forever to sense and dry load, and so most of the time I use the timed dry cycle, and I simply select my own temperature depending on what it is that I'm drying. So again, Alliance Laundry Systems, if you're listening to this, that's something you probably need to work on in future dryers. So anyway, thanks you two, and have a great day. And leave your comments below, and if you hate my commentary, you can mention that too. Just be kind about it. Thanks.